Yo, what is up, man? Happy Tuesday. Man, we got the sweep in Atlanta, and we lost one game in Miami last week, and today it starts a new week on this Tuesday against the 46-81 Blue Jays versus like the 104 and like 29 Dodgers. As today, Matt Carpenter and Wilson Contreras are in the starting lineup. I have decided to call them up. Wilson Contreras did not do too good in AAA, so I thought at the end of the day he's still struggling, but he needs to be up here with the major league team. Matt Carpenter did pretty well in the AAA, that he even got the start and taking Justin Turner's spot tonight at third base. So that's fouled off, and it's 0-2. And Wilson Contreras and Matt Carpenter is the leadoff hitter in tonight's game, and Wilson Contreras is right behind him hitting second. Just to see how I feel with Carpenter right away, because he is, and he could be, like, he is one of the best hitters in the league if he really plays hard, as this is up the middle for Seager. Seager throw is out after Bellinger playing first, Crawford at short, at second, Seager at shortstop, catcher Wilson Contreras, outfield Chris Taylor, Jock, and
it was the way he went about that hole for
who's
three.
and Alex Verdugo. I was gonna say, who's the right fielder again? But it's Alex Verdugo. That's the second out of this inning over there to Jock. And that will bring in Justin Upton. We saw him earlier this year when he played for the Angels. And that's strike one. Too bad this game don't have Vladdy Guerrero Jr. yet in this. Like, I know it does online, but in the games it don't. Well, in franchise it don't. But that gets through Carpenter and Seager over there on that left side of the infield.
But they always say with your man coming up, the number 4 hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
All right, here comes Randall Grichuk. Hit over to Seager. Seager will just go the easy way and get the easy out.
And the first play will end the inning. So no runs on a hit.
So that will bring in Aaron Sanchez. 4.78 ERA, 25 starts, not doing too hot. And it will bring in Matt Carpenter. Here we go, hitting 225. That's when we send him down. Let's see what he can do here. First pitch to Matt Carpenter. Fouled off.
And it's fouled away.
We have the Blue Jays and then the Yankees this week, and I'm excited for that Yankees series. Oh, one count to Carpenter. Bunting. Carpenter running hard, and Carpenter's going to be safe over there at first base. So he takes a swing at the first one, bunts, and gets an infield single with the bunt. We'll take it, and now bring in Wilson Contreras. Welcome back to LA. Rocky Gale and Paulo Orlando down, sent back to AAA. First pitch to Contreras, hit the right field, and that's going to drop in front of the right fielder. So back-to-back singles to the two players who were sent down to AAA for a couple weeks. It's been like 2 weeks, so, I thought, I said maybe when I first sent him down there, maybe we'll make him sit there for the whole month, but then, I just felt like that wasn't right, because then that would be hurting me in the long run, knowing that Rocky Gale wasn't doing too high. And I feel like he needs to be back in his team, as this is over to third. He's done a throw to only first. Freddie Galvis is. Pretty sure that's their shortstop. And that will bring up Cody Bellinger with runners on first and second. At first and second. 287.
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In
287 first pitch, ball one.
But that's not to
ball one to Bellinger.
Away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a
gone for a 3-run shot. Cody Bellinger gives us the lead with a 3-run home run on this wonderful Tuesday night here in LA. Let's go. That's a great way to start it. 28th of the season for Bellinger. Let's go. 3 to zip. Man, now Buehler, you just have to grind and work this game, as that ball was absolutely crushed. And that will bring in Chris Taylor hitting 5th in tonight's game, hitting 304.
hitter at the
First
plate.
pitch to
A
Taylor.
plus B equals see you later.
This is
It's
popped
simple
up.
math, folks.
Jansen,
Popped him
easy play.
And he'll stay with it.
I think
to
that's
put
his
it
name.
away as
Jansen,
they get their man
Jensen.
here for the second out.
Something like that. That's how we'll bring in
Digging in,
Jock Peterson.
looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive.
Ball one inside.
Here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Ball one inside to Jock Peterson. 2-0, great take.
2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last
2-0
two
to
pitches,
Peterson.
I think I know why. He's doing a
And
great
this is
job
popped
of
up,
putting
easy
himself
play
in
for the
counts
third
where he's
baseman.
likely to be successful.
Drury is there to make the catch,
Brennan
and the side is retired.
Drury.
But the Dodgers strike for 3 all. Here's Justin
And
Smoke
that will
now.
bring
He'll be
in
looking
Justin
for better
Smoke.
results in this one. He was
Being
0 for 4 in the
270.
ball game back on Sunday.
Hey, we're still in the
Yeah,
early
that's strike
stages
one.
in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this
A
leadoff guy
one
to
to
try to
Smoke.
get on and get a big inning started.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right
2
there.
to Smoke.
The body can go
Fastball.
a
Let's see if we
little
get the
bit.
K
If he was
ball.
able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
1-2 to Smoke. Ball two.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
2-2.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting
All right, here
image
comes
of Iron
Fernandez.
Man. I think he's just
In
scratching the
231.
surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVP.
Hit dead
This one
center.
is hit a ton out to
Uh-oh.
center. Racing back the center fielder.
Oh, it didn't let me
Goodbye.
jump.
This one ain't coming back.
Oh my God. 3-1.
That pitch
Hernandez
was
with the
grooved
solo
right down
bomb.
Main Street. He couldn't
It
believe it.
didn't let me
He
jump.
started
That was
salivating when he
heartbreaking.
saw it,
As here
but
comes
stayed back enough to put a
Freddie
great swing on it.
Galvis.
Standing in now.
Switch
Freddie
hitter. Used to
Galvis.
be with the
As
San
the
Diego
first pitch to
Padres
him is in there
before they
for a
traded
called
him.
strike 1. He'll check in with an average
To the
still
Blue
south
Jays.
of 230. 2 home runs,
1-1.
27 driven in.
Man, it didn't let me like even
Now the
try to
1-1
rob
pitch.
it, even though I probably would have missed. Just still. Yeah,
Fastball
at least gotta
taken
let me
high
have
for
the
a ball.
attempt. 2-1 to Freddie Galvis.
Fouled
2-2.
away. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
3-1 in this game. 2-2 to Galvis.
Drilled
Hit
on
the Seager.
ground to short.
Easy play.
Throw
Got him.
just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
You know, sometimes I wonder if I should like make Chris Taylor
Pitch of the at-bat.
switch into second and
Now swing,
make
just
Brandon
fouled this
Crawford
one
play
away.
first
Bases
and make
are
Cody
empty
Bellinger
with 2
play
men
center
out.
field. The only reason why I'm saying that is
In there,
because
strike 2.
Bellinger and Peterson and Verdugo are pretty tall. Chris Taylor, he's average size, like for like he ain't like tall though. Like
The next
where
go,
if
too.
I have to rob one, I'm pretty sure I'd get it like easier with Bellinger
And he fouls
than
this one
Taylor.
off.
Maybe I want to try that out for maybe
Ready
a
with
week or
another
two with
0-2.
Crawford starting at first, Taylor at second, and then Bellinger
Sent
over
on
there
the ground out to
at
second.
center.
There
Because
is
Crawford, he could play
Throw to
any
first
position
and
in the
easily
infield.
decide is
He's
retired.
played second, short, and first for us pretty much
Jays
all
answer
season when we
right
need
back
him
with
to,
this.
but it's 3-1. Now
And
bring
the
in
next
Alex
up will be
Verdugo,
Alex
who's hitting
Verdugo.
268.
He'll be the one to lead things off now against
You know, there's only
Aaron
10
Sanchez.
pitches for
One of the
Sanchez in the
keys
first
to
inning.
securing a win,
We got
they
3
wanna keep
runs
the
on the board,
pressure
but
on
now
and try to build
throughout
that
the game,
lead
it's
as much
time
as
to
they
take
can
our
moving
pitches,
into
do
the
what we
later
need to
innings.
do, and hopefully get the victory
The
in this
1-0.
one.
This ball will be
1-1.
chopped foul. Now the 1-1 pitch.
1-1 to Verdugo.
Chopper to short.
Chopper over there to Freddie
Galvis is
Galvis.
there.
Easy
Throw to
play.
first is
And throws
in
out
time
Verdugo
for the
at first.
out.
And now we'll bring in Corey
So
Seager.
the bases are empty with 1 man gone.
Hitting
And up next, the
258
former
one.
All-Star shortstop Corey Seager.
First pitch to Seager, ball one
Changeup,
inside.
little bit inside, 1-0.
1-0 to Seager. 2-0.
1 out, nobody on.
Up the middle for not a base hit. Travis just robbed Seager.
Gets him. Nice play for the out.
Damn it. No, bring up Walker Buehler. 0.88 average. Do you involve the average? I mean the 0, or do you just say 88 average? Like 0.88 kind of sounds a little better. But 88 just makes more sense. I don't know. 0-2 to Buehler.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner.
2 to Buehler and strikes him out with the fastball.
That retires the side, and that will.
Darn it. Now we're gonna go to the top of the third here. Aaron Sanchez is leading it off.
Things up here in the third. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
1 to Sanchez. Interleague pitchers hitting in National League. His Muffins barking 1-1. But it might be a whole different story for these International League games. Because, you know, American League pitchers don't get a lot of ABs, so it's kind of easier for the National League to get that out. But I'd say the same thing for American League. You know, it's easy to get the outs on National League pitchers too, because yes, National League pitchers do have an at-bat, but you know they still ain't as good as they're like. Obviously, they're probably better than American League pitchers with the swings. But I just feel like you know, I kind of feel like maybe the NL should go to DHs, and because yes, it's cool being like, oh, World Series NL gets the DH, and that's gonna make them more powerful, but then the pitchers in the National League game, I mean in the American League, when they have to hit in the National League stadium, is gonna be different. Like I don't know if I like it, because pitchers just waste an AB. They really do. Come on, we all know it. Yes, some do get base hits, but most of the time they don't. Like it's pretty much a waste of an at-bat. So I'm kind of getting for the pitch hitter. I mean the I am kind of starting to support the as this is a bunt, and Carpenter. Wow, they didn't say he's out. I can't review. Yeah, come on, I'm reviewing now. But I really feel like the DH could start being used in the National League in the near future. Because I really feel like it's a waste of an AB. It really is. Come on, we all know it. You know, I love having pitchers hit, but they don't hit. They strike out, or as Carpenter is safe at first. I knew he was safe. Come on, Matt Carpenter over there. 1-for-1 is Contreras. Up the middle, no. Easy double play. Damn. That's a. I gotta stop swinging at every goddamn darn thing. But it's frustrating, man. I really feel like pitchers need to learn how to hit, or the NL needs to go to DHs. Y'all tell me down in the comments what your feelings about it. Keep the rules as the same, or make a little change in MLB as it's 2-0 to Crawford.
This guy's looking to do damage.
2-0 now.
2-0 to Brandon Crawford. High hit into center field, and an easy play for the center fielder.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
And that will bring in Justin Upton. Got to be very careful against Justin Upton, 1-for-1 with a single. But he can hit deep high balls like this out into the stands. I was gonna say out of the stadium. That is possible with Justin Upton, I feel, in this game. Here comes Grichuk, 0-for-1. This is going to be a fun series against Toronto, though. You know, kind of sets us up to be against the Yankees, kind of. Because Toronto plays against the Yankees, and if we could beat Toronto, I'm not saying we can beat the Yankees, but I have a strong feeling we can. We're a very good team. So are the Yankees, but I feel like we're already the better team. As that's strikeout, as that's the first strikeout of the game. I mean, second strikeout of the game for Walker Buehler. I didn't know he had one. Good cutter right there. And that will bring up Justin Smoke, 0 for 1, hitting 5th in the lineup for the Blue Jays. Strike one.
As he takes a look at strike one. Smoke.
0-1 to Justin Smoke.
He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Hit to left field, and that's an easy play for Jock.
He has turned himself into an absolute.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one.
Well, let's go to the bottom of the 4th inning, and that'll bring up Cody Bellinger, who hit a 3-run shot in his first AB. Only 25 pitches for Sanchez through 3 innings. Strike one. Gotta make him work. That pitch counts low, and I feel like if we don't make him work, it's gonna hurt us in the long run. 1-1.
Pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
1-1 to Bellinger.
A good action
1-2.
on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Good fastball right
he
there.
was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Another home run for Cody Bellinger. The second one of the day, and that makes it 4-1 Dodgers. Bellinger with his 29th on the year. Man, have a day already, Bellinger. Let's go. And that will bring in Chris Taylor. So 4-1 in the bottom of the 4th. Bellinger going deep once again, and that's strike one to Chris Taylor. You know, Aaron Sanchez, the thing what surprises me is he did not get traded before the All-Star. I mean, before the trade deadline, because I really feel like he's a good pitcher. But I feel like the system he's in with Toronto ain't working out for him, as it's 0-2 to Chris Taylor. But that would strike me out. Jansen throw over and gets out Taylor, as that's the first one. I'll bring in Jock Peterson as 0 for 1 with the pop-up.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Bellinger has all 4 runs on the board for us. That's strike one with the 2-seam. 0-1.
Fouled
0-2.
away. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far.
0-2 to Jock, and now 1-2.
Chase, it's 1-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of
1-2 to Peterson, and that's gonna be fouled off. I feel like I just missed one on that pitch. If I would have got a good swing time, I'm pretty sure it should be 5-1. Maybe. 1-2 to Peterson once again, and fouling that one off.
Ball.
Skinning a piece of wood on that one.
Again, a 1-2.
1-2 to Peterson, 2-2.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Jock.
They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off.
Hit to left field.
Shot hit down the corner.
This ball's flying. And this ball is gone.
It's gone.
A home run for Jock Peterson. His leading 31.
Home run there for Jock
And
Peterson,
Dodgers leading
number
31.
for him
But
on the
Peterson
season
and
as they stretch the
Bellinger
lead
are kind of fighting
5-1.
for that now.
Now
But
seen
it's
4 homers
5-1.
combined
That
between
ball
these two clubs
barely
today.
got
What are
out
your
though.
thoughts,
That like
guys?
hit the top of the wall of left field.
Yeah, you know what, Dodger Stadium.
Oh no, it got out by a good 2 rows back, but that was an opposite field home run for Peterson. As here goes Verdugo, and this is hit over to left field, and this is gonna be an out.
Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive performance today.
And now bringing Corey Seager 0 for 1 with the ground out.
Today. Not easy to do.
First
Ready
pitch to
deliver.
Seager
Here's the first pitch.
is gonna be strike
Fought
one.
off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
0-1 to Corey Seager.
0-1 count and the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
All right, 1-2 to Seager. And that's going to be lined and foul.
But this will be
Seager
foul.
has really been pulling it opposite field. Lately, he's been really looking for that opposite field hits, and they've been working out.
Fouls this one off.
But
5 runs,
and
6
hitting
hits,
eighth for
no
Seager,
errors
it
for the
seems like he
Dodgers thus
does
far.
a lot better for some reason. I just feel 1-2 to Seager, and that's going to be fouled off.
Now another 1-2.
2 to Seager.
Swing
Hit, and this is going to be that double. Probably a double for Corey Seager. Man, that was another opposite field base hit for Corey Seager in the past couple games, and he's been killing the away pitches.
This park where the fences are shorter. This is going
to be a roller, and
right there.
Travis easy throw.
Smoke at first, and the side is.
So let's go to the top of the 5th.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
RDO 2 to Hernandez, had a solo shot in his last debut. 0-2 and knuckle curve foul. 0-2 slider away. Let's see if we can get a strikeout here with Buehler. And this one's crushed. Hernandez 2 for 2 with 2 home runs. Man, Bellinger and Hernandez, man, they're killing it today.
That can only count for 1 run. That was an absolute bomb.
22nd home run for Hernandez for the Blue Jays. And that's strike 1 to Freddie Galvis.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Bellinger and Hernandez are killing it today. 2 home runs for Bellinger and 2 home runs for Hernandez. 1-1. It's just like that's one that really hurts Buehler, because we had him at an 0-2 count. I wanted to throw the slider away, and of course it was just hit for a home run, as it's 3-1 to Freddie Galvis. It's just an unfortunate circumstances this has popped up for Seager. Seager gets the first out of the 5th. And that will bring in
next is Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen, 0 for 1
so far this inning.
Pitcher spot on deck, so I wouldn't be surprised if they pulled Aaron Sanchez. Yes, his pitch count's pretty low, but you're down 3 runs in the top of the 5th, and you got a team with a really good bullpen and still a really good starting pitcher out on the mound. Just a rough start for Buehler against Hernandez, as that's 3-0.
3-0.
Well,
3-0
but this
to
is the kind of guy
Jansen.
you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest
Strike
threat
1 with the
bat,
cutter
so
in
it's
the
time
middle
to
of
challenge him
the
right
zone.
3-1 the count now.
3-1. And this is going to be hit over to Carpenter. Easy play to Bellinger.
Out number 2.
All right, 2 outs for Buehler. And that will bring in Aaron Sanchez. They're going to make him swing. Lined out in his last debut.
He flew out in his last at bat.
And he's going to hit one into center field, and Taylor will be there to retire the inning.
And that'll end the inning. Jay's answer
So
right back.
Hernandez, man. Ridiculous. Here comes Matt Carpenter, 2 for 2. Has not really swung the bat.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes Matt Carpenter. When we talk
Ball
about
one.
best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
1-0 count. 2 for 2 with 2 infield singles with bunts. Strike 1 on the change. That was a beautiful changeup. 50 pitches for Sanchez. 1-1 to Carpenter. This is hitting to the gap, maybe. And Justin Upton will be able to make there for the first out. I'll bring up Wilson Contreras. A good swing though for Matt Carpenter. That's always good to see. 1 for 2 is Wilson Contreras, and hits it to right field, and this one gets caught by Randall Grichuk. I'll bring in Brandon Crawford over 2.
It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB.
Fouling that one off.
Just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out.
1 to Brandon Crawford.
Fouled off.
2.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
0-2 to Crawford. 1-2.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave.
Striked out Crawford. Darn it. That swing is. Here comes Devin Travis. 0 for 2. And Beeler working in the 6th. Strike 1.
Your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one.
0-1 to Travis.
We'll see if it
Hit the left field, and this is going to be an easy blooper.
In there, a base hit.
So a bloop hit for Travis.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another
I'll bring in Brandon Durtry.
He still manages another
Durtry.
base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink.
Oh, here comes the first cutter.
Like he is right now. He's hot
Fouled
as a
off.
pistol.
Yeah, I feel like maybe if I involve the cutter more into Bueller's outings, he might be able to, you know, have really good outings. I just throw 2 cutters back to back, and now I throw the 2 seam, and that's foul.
Here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there.
All right, 1-2.
Didn't work, but now we'll see
Cutter again, ball
some
1.
different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and
Knuckle
away
curve.
right here.
And this is crushed. 4 to 5. We're only up by 1.
No chance to make a play on that one.
Yeah, he
Knuckle curve, but does not break.
But that pitch caught too much
And we got to warm up Ross Stripling in the bullpen.
That was a nice swing of the bat.
Let's go talk to him real quick.
This might be to buy a little time for that.
All right, here we go. Man, rough outing right here for Bueller. Strike 1.
After the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats
All
for
one
him at
up,
this point in the ball game.
1-1.
Taken just off the inside. The 1-1. It's taken for strike 2.
1-2.
No outs, nobody on.
Hit the right field for the first out of the 6th.
Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Man, rough game right here for Bueller. Just feel like he should have had a way better outing. You know, we got the lead in the first inning. Like we kind of came in hot. This is gonna tie the damn game. 5 to 5 in LA, and that's gonna end the night. Poor Walker Bueller. 5 runs given up from both starters. Not a good night for any of them. And this is fouled off.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0-1 to Smoke. 1-1. Gotta get out of this inning, does Ross Stripling.
2-1 to the Blue Jays first baseman. Stripling was
very rough game here.
He was a 5th-round pick during the first year.
Very frustrating for Bueller.
I know a lot of people.
There's nothing really working. That's just gonna strike him out right there. Second out of the 6th.
What an absolute steal coming out of
And here comes Hernandez. Pitch. Ball 1 inside. 2 for 2 with 2 home runs. 5-5 game. Strike 1. Great pitch.
A ball, it's 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Now the
1-1. And this is hit right back up the middle. And that won the inning after the Blue Jays tie it up, man. This has been one crappy game. And Sanchez is still out there, 2 for 2 with 2 home runs for Bellinger tonight. I'm gonna pop this one over to right field.
Grichuk is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Man, I am not a happy camper right now with Buehler. Crappy outing in a game where we need to be winning. Well, we don't really need to win this game, but a game where I expect us to be winning, as this is the first one to Taylor, and that's going to make him look like a fool on that 12-6. 0 for 2.
Numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, back into the hitting zone.
1-1 to Taylor.
And
Fouled off.
Fouled away.
Only 60 pitches for Sanchez. I did not see how many pitches Buehler threw coming into the top of the 6th, and when I pulled him out.
1-2 is an off-speed
2-2.
pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
3-2, great take.
To swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him,
striked out Chris Taylor on the change.
One in the seats.
Oh, and they pulled the string on a good change up there as he swings and misses.
I'll bring in Jock Peterson.
For the second time tonight.
1 for 2 with an opposite field home run. Should be ball 1, but they don't call it a strike.
And yes, sir, it's strike 1.
0-1 to Peterson.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. 2 out.
Great take from Peterson right there. 65 pitches for Sanchez. 1-2. 1-2 to Peterson. Popped up foul.
Drury has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched.
2-2.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
2-2 to Peterson.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Verdugo on deck. 3-2 to Peterson.
Swing and a miss.
Strike them out on the 3-2 pitch.
Recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the
very rough 6th inning. Now bring in Freddie
Stepping
Galvis.
in for the Jays.
First pitch for Stripling.
Lead it off here as we
Strike 1 with the fastball.
7. No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Grounded
Change
up
up
the
foul.
first baseline.
Man, I don't really know what to do for Buehler in this game, man. 2 back-to-back outings where he gets pulled early. 6th inning and the 5th inning in Miami. Like, not good starts. And I know he's going to have a start, I think, on Saturday against the Yankees. I'm pretty sure, because tomorrow we have Bauer on the mound. Okay, then Arias. Okay, Bauer. Oh, maybe Bauer won't. I mean, maybe Buehler won't even get a start. I think Kershaw would be getting the start on a Sunday, so I don't think Buehler will have a start against the Yankees, which is kind of a good thing because they are the 2nd best team in the majors, following behind us. And you know, maybe it'd be a good thing to give Buehler a little break. So his next game would be, I don't even know. What would be his next game if he doesn't play against the Yankees?
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one.
He'd probably pitch.
It was over his head before he knew it.
The next game would be against the San Diego Padres in San Diego. So he would be pitching, I don't know, around Monday. I think. I don't think he's going to get a start, as here comes Barnes for the Blue Jays. 7, 8, and 9 for the Dodgers here. Ball 1. He's running a warm-up. Joe Kelly in the bullpen.
And it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. And
2-0.
Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
8-0 in St. Louis.
Left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
2-0, 3-0. Oh, BS.
Did he go around?
Now this third base ump is a bunch of BS, man. Whoever that dude is, he don't even know what he's doing. 3-1 out of Verdugo. Should be ball 4 right there.
Time to focus here. This
3-1 to
way too close
Buehler.
to be walking, guys. So we'll see if he can make
Strike one.
the bat on this next pitch.
3-2 now.
And it's 3-2.
The 3-2 pitch.
Up the middle, and this is gonna be caught. You know, if y'all have seen that video, Brett Gardner, the New York Yankee, go over to the dugout and hit the freaking dugout with the barrel of the bat, like hitting it up. That's what Verdugo's doing right now. Because I am very unpleased with that ump over there at third. That's the second call I feel like tonight he has given a strike to the Blue Jays. 0-1 to Seager. 0-2.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1 inside.
As that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
If you guys are wondering if Frankie might join me in this series when the Yankees come, I don't know, man. It's a maybe 50-50 chance. That's all I gotta say. Frankie might come and play a little bit with us against the Yankees, and he might not. I don't know. 1-2. 2-2.
Off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
5-5 in the bottom of the 7th. 1 out, and a 2-2 count to Corey Seager. Fouled off.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AV right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for
2-2. 3-2.
Well inside and
I'll bring up Ross Stripling, but that will be a pitch hitter.
At bats like this one frustrate the heck out of
3-2.
the pitcher. But you gotta find a way to
Ball, oh my God, striked out Seager on the corner. Damn.
After an 8-pitch at bat.
Well, that will bring in Max Muncy. 11 home runs on this year. He's been hot in his last few games he's been in. First one to Muncy, popped up. Fun, man. I feel like I just missed one.
Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Joe Kelly has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Brandon Drury will bat next. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that.
All right, 0-1. The Brandon Drury.
Such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th,
0-2.
8th, and 9th inning guys.
Joe Kelly, man, 1.33 ERA. And then
right side, but it's
61 innings of work this
As
season.
we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story
He's had a pretty good season for us. 58, 886,000 people here. This is fouled off.
Absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing
We've seen
absolute
fastball. Let's see
damage
if we
today.
get the
One
K.
of the most fun watches of the year.
Nope.
What this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're
2-2
swinging
to
hard.
Dirty.
You need to make good pitches.
Wow,
quality
almost
pitches.
hit him on that
If you don't have
knuckle
command
curve.
of the fastball, you're in for a long
3-2.
day. We saw that here this afternoon.
Got him with the fastball high up in his face. Got him to swing on it. Didn't mean to throw it that close, so hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully he doesn't think that was intentional. As that's the first out. As here comes Justin Upton, and that's ball 1.
Change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Ball 1 to Justin Upton.
1-0 with a real good slugger up at the
1-1.
plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to
Going doubling it up on the fastball.
This is not the time to just
Foul
move
ball.
one right down the middle.
Hits are even at 7
1-2.
apiece.
Ball 1. 2-2. Can't find the zone with that knuckle curve, man.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there.
3-2.
Both have been long at bats.
Fastball
and
inside.
he's had to make
Got him.
throws just to them so
Can't believe the Blue Jays are swinging at those pitches, man. And now we'll bring in Randall Grichuk. Knuckle curve. Ball 1. I'm going to throw that pitch back to back. I need him to hit the zone. Oh, over to Carpenter. What a play from Matt Carpenter. Now in the inning, let's go to the bottom of the 8th. That's one way to end Not any.
Jim Mesa.
This here comes Tim Mesa, left-hander, 3.53 ERA. And they'll bring up Matt Carpenter, where we might lay down another bunt. Hopefully we bunt it over to third base and get another single. First one. Bunt in front of him. The pitch is going to grab it, and out at first is Matt Carpenter by a footstep. I'll bring in Wilson Contreras, 1 for 3 with the single.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
1 for 3, first pitch, ball 1.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. And some action now in the Toronto
ball 1 to Contreras.
Right-hander starts to get loose.
1-0.
Contreras in front,
2-0.
2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 to Wilson Contreras.
It's a high
foul
fly
ball
headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
2-1 to Wilson Contreras.
Now the 2-1 is
3-1.
Ball 3.
Most
Crawford on
pitchers know
deck.
that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think
Crawford on deck, 3-1 to Contreras. Ball 4, great at bat from Wilson Contreras. That slider could have been batting. Well, that could have been a strike, and here comes Brandon Crawford. 0 for 3. Not having a good day. First one to Crawford. Hit and foul. Oh, 1 to Brandon Crawford. Runner at second. Good speed. 1-1.
Nothing doing.
1-1 to Jansen. 1-1 to Crawford.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away.
Throw over.
Delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first.
No one in the bullpen for the Dodgers, so if we get the lead, then Jansen means he'll be out. 1-2 fouled off.
To a ball and 2 strikes now.
Wow, of course I'm going to get picked off. Oh, what? Oh, my God. I went the lead just a little bit, and look what happened.
And they'll tag him out.
You got to... I have no comment on that. I really don't. 1-2 to Crawford. Fouled off. Y'all have heard what I gotta say about the pickoffs before. I'm not gonna explain it again. 1-2.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. The 2-2 pitch. And a slider
took it.
Missed
Just did not care. I wasn't really paying attention.
Our score holds at 5 apiece.
Striked out though. And that will bring in Justin Smoke. Top of the 9th, 5-5. 16 pitches for Kelly. And that's a pop-up behind the plate. Easy play.
He's taken him deep once. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the
good job for Kelly. Now bring in Hernandez. 2 for 3 with 2 home runs, and now he hits this one to center field. There's the second out. We got Hernandez, we got Bellinger, Taylor, and Peterson in the bottom of the 9th. Let's strike 1 with the knuckle curve. That was probably the best knuckle curve all day from Joe Kelly as it's 0-1. Now it's going to be Chopper, Seager, easy play, then the inning. But let's go to the bottom of the 9th, and here we go, another walk-off opportunity. And it'll bring in Cody Bellinger. Ken Gaz warming up. Mesa still in the game. First pitch to Bellinger, strike 1.
In there, no balls and a strike. You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes.
0-1 to Bellinger.
He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something.
Popped up in an easy play for the third baseman with Jury.
One down.
Ah, man, that'll bring up Chris Taylor. I think they'll throw in Ken Giles in now. Nope, they won't. All right.
Riding in once again, Chris Taylor. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikes.
0 for 3 is Chris Taylor, not having a good day.
First pitch
First
of the
pitch.
at-bat on its way.
Hits Chris Taylor inside.
That fastball ran in and got him.
And that will bring in Jock Peterson. 1 for 3 with a solo.
Peterson.
Home run.
A chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
Ball 1.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
We are going to warm somebody up in the bullpen. In Dallas Keuchel.
The 1-0.
1-2, strike 1.
And miss 1-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
The 1-1 pitch.
1-2. Great slider. 1-2 to Peterson. Taylor off, and that's fouled off.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away.
1-2 throw over.
Check on that winning run at first, and he'll be back in standing up.
Pretty crappy game for us right here in today, because I really feel like we should have easily won this. This game should be over, as that's a strikeout for Peterson. Terrible swing. And now we'll bring in Alex Verdugo. We are going to make a little switch here. We're going to bring in Andrew McCutchen. Lefty versus righty. I'd rather prefer that. 271 is McCutchen. First one to McCutchen. Let's see what he could do.
Feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Strike 1.
Comes into this one at 271. A dozen home runs and 30 RBIs.
A dozen home runs for McCutchen. 0-1.
The 0-1.
1-1. Great take.
Misses. That's ball 1.
Seager is on deck. 1-1. 2-1.
Now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
2-1 to McCutchen. Runner at first. Good speed with Taylor. 2-1 count. Strike 2. 2-2. To Taylor. I mean, to McCutchen. Taylor at first. Taylor on the move. Fouled off.
This one off.
2-2.
Ready with another 2-strike offering.
Oh, what are you doing, Taylor? Taylor, get back to first. Oh my goodness, you gotta be serious. I don't know why Taylor stopped. We don't keep Kelly out here. 20 pitches. He could work a third inning. First one, ball 1.
Fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
1-0 count. 10th inning. Hit the right field, and that's going to be an easy double.
Base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. And this will kick off the piece of the wall. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base.
So that's an easy double for Jansen.
Look at the replay here. You can see that it was a hanging changeup.
I'll bring up McGuire, 2-2. Strike 1 with the fastball.
And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity,
1 count.
it might have been out of here. He hit it.
And this is going to be hit to Crawford.
Fields it cleanly.
Throw home. All right, 1 out. And this is where I gotta make a decision. Walk a batter and hopefully get the double play. So we don't walk Devin Travis. And now we gotta get the double play, and if not, then the strikeout.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon.
I'll bring in Brandon Durtree. Hit a home run in one of these at-bats. Here we go, first one. Slider away. Ball 1.
Go ahead run at third with 1 away.
Came back inside. 1-0 count to Dury. Popped up, and Joe. I could let this drop, but Joe Kelly's gonna finesse the ball. I could let. Oh, and here comes Justin Upton. This is gonna be a good battle. 1 for 4. Strike 1 with the knuckle curve.
eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
0-1 to Upton. 0-2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that
0-2
one
to
right
Justin
there, fouling
Upton.
it away. Do
1-2.
not expect a third.
To 1-2 now.
30th pitch
On first and third,
for
2
Joe
away.
Kelly. Gonna strike him out at 100 on the top of the zone to end the top of the 10th. And now that will pull out Joe Kelly, probably. Here comes Norris, and the first pitch to McCutcheon is right back up the middle for a base hit. Good way to start off the bottom of the 10th. Let's go. That will bring up Corey Seager.
Love the approach right there to get on base.
1 for 3 with a double back in like the 5th inning or something. Here we go. First one to Seager. Strike one. I wanted to swing, but I really didn't because I'd rather work the pitch count a little bit. 0-1 to Seager. Up the middle for a double play. Man, I don't know. I think the first one, if I would have swung, it would have had the same result. As that will bring in Hernandez. 10 home runs this season for the Dodgers. 219 batting average. First one to Hernandez. Up the middle for a base hit. Alright. And that will bring in Matt Carpenter.
Hey, that's a nice piece.
It'll be a big moment for him. 2 for 4 with the 2 singles. See what he can do.
Catch a gap and end this thing.
Here's Matt Carpenter.
Ball 1 high.
First pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. It's been a 2
This
for
Tuesday
4
night in LA is
so
crazy.
far in the ball game.
1-0.
And
2-0.
a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Strike 1 with
Balls
the
and a
cutter.
strike to Matt Carpenter.
2-1. Oh my goodness, Matt Carpenter. These are pitches you need to be taking out.
Possible winning run
Like
stands at
yard,
first
bro,
with 2
yard.
out.
2-2 to Carpenter throw over.
Check on that winning run at first.
Check,
But
and
the
we're
runner's
on.
back easily.
Now this is where they're playing their mind game. Some of them play mine with the time.
Every pitch so crucial in a
All right,
ball
let's
game,
go,
so they'll
Carpenter.
Step out and ask for time.
2-2 count. 2 for 4 on the day with 2 singles.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. That's
Hit
lifted
the
other
left
way out
field,
to
and
left.
this will just carry for an out.
Upton is there to make the catch, and that means
Darn it, bro.
Dallas Keuchel takes the
All right,
mound to
Keuchel's
start
coming
the
out.
11th inning.
Here comes Randall Grichuk.
Third
1
delivery
for
to
4
him
with
on the way.
Grichuk, and
Hard
this
left
one
to
will be
center
right up the
field.
middle.
And that falls in for a
Taylor
second
throw over to
base hit,
first.
second of the night. With
No.
that, the Jays put their
All right,
leadoff
so that's gonna
man
be a
on
base
to
hit.
start the inning.
We'll bring
Now to
in
the plate,
Justin Smoke.
Go-ahead
He's a
run
switch
at
hitter.
first, nobody
0
out.
for 4 on the left side tonight.
Strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
1-1.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that
Strike
ball's
2.
coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
1-2 to Smoke.
Now the 1-2 pitch.
Fouled off. Going back with the cutter.
Ready with another 2-strike.
Got him.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned
1
in
out.
the game.
In the top of the 11th.
Him at the plate. Couldn't get the
Oh,
bat
bring
on
in
his shoulder right there. He
Hernandez.
struck out twice before
2
that
for
one.
4 with
So
2
he's
home
gonna have
runs.
a lot to think about when he
Ball
leaves
in
the
with the
ballpark
2 seam.
tonight.
1-0 the count.
1-0.
1-0.
Fouled
1
off.
ball, 1 strike the count.
1-1 to Hernandez. Slider inside.
And the
away.
low slider
2.
is in
I mean
there, and he's in
1-2.
control. 1-2.
All right, 1-2 to Hernandez, and
here's
strike
the
3.
changeup in there for a cold third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Freddie
0 for 4 is Freddie
There are
Galvis as
2
well.
gone, and the possible
Foul ball.
go-ahead run at first.
11 pitches, and
Galvis
now
is
this
hit
is going to be
high and
crushed
deep
to
out
left field. gonna be off the wall.
Off the left field wall.
Peterson, good read, and we'll
So
throw
now
that
they'll
back
have two men
in.
scoring position
So
following
runners
the
at
two-out
first
double.
and third and
Everyone
second
knows that this
off
guy's
of a
numbers
double
are
from Freddie
not where he
Galvis.
wants them to be so far this year.
Now we'll bring
You never
in
know by that
Danny
swing.
Jansen.
He
1
looked
for
fluid and
1 for 4.
confident,
First
driving
pitch
that
to
pitch
him,
for a
ball
double.
1.
We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Danny Jansen is in with 2 away as he takes
1-0
a
to
ball,
Jansen.
1-0.
Now
Got him
1-1.
out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1.
We're gonna
Wow,
go back
what
with
makes
the
it so
change.
tough to be a
1-1.
hitter is to be able to hit and change
2-1.
his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he
Thing
pulls
about
the string
Keuchel is
and
I feel
throws
like
you
he
the
has no
straight
velocity
change.
under his
The
pitches.
dreaded
92
equalizer.
and then the cutter like at
Strike
86.
2.
Like his pitches are kind of
Definitely a
slow,
big
but they
pitch
gotta be
coming up
filthy.
right here.
2-2.
He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the
Fouled
game
off.
still tied.
Slider in the dirt.
2-2.
Contreras
Hard hit ball
over to
second.
Crawford.
Crawford's got
And
it.
that will end this inning
Throw on
with
to
no
first
runs
is
given
in
up.
time, and the Toronto
Go to
rally
the bottom of the 11th. And now we'll bring in Wilson Contreras. 1 for 4. 1 for 3. Got walked in his last debut. First one to Contreras. Ball 1.
Cutter runs outside, ball 1.
He could have his big Dodger moment right here, right now in this bottom of the 11th.
Hit
Up the middle for a base hit for
And this is gonna get
Contreras.
through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the
Last
leadoff
time he was
single.
on though, he got picked off, so I gotta be very, very careful with what I do. And now bring in Brandon Crawford 0 for 4.
Usually guys try and come outside their pay grade.
First one
Not
to
the
Crawford.
case here. Pass the baton mentality. Let's
Fouled
see if
off.
he scratches one across.
1 to Crawford.
The 0-1. Another one
Fouled
fouled
off.
off, and he's quickly behind
I'm really
0-2.
having bad swings with Brandon Crawford in this game. 0-2.
Before
Throw
the
over.
pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And the runner back in standing. And a big
Call
pitch
time real
coming
quick.
here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Now the 0-2 pitch. On
Hit the
ground
third,
over
and that's gonna be a
outside.
double
One
freaking
there.
play.
Throw on to first is in time, and they'll double up Crawford.
2-2. Oh.
Third base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the
This is
first
gonna bring
baseman,
up Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Strike 1.
In there at the knees, strike 1.
Trying to end this game with one swing, man. 0-1 to Bellinger, and now that's going to be a ground out.
And Smoke
Let's
will
go to
take
the
this
top
one
of the
over
12th.
bag, and the side is Kevin Pillar.
And now we'll bring in Kevin Pillar. Still a Blue Jay in this game. First one to Kevin Pillar, strike 1.
Target here, and he hits it for strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s.
Can't believe it's the top of the 12th. Can't believe Buehler. I can't believe Buehler just gave up 5 runs in this game. And Sanchez, he did the same thing. But Buehler's really hurts, man. Like, if he would have had a better outing, this game should be over. Should have been over in a long time ago. But Buehler once again fails to finish this game
Now batting
in a good effort, just like he did in Miami in the last outing he had.
First pitch fastball in there for a called
And
strike.
this is all after a no-hitter, man. He throws a no-hitter, looks fantastic. 2 outings later, he looks like he hasn't pitched a day in his life.
It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner
Hit
with
the
it.
center field and an easy play for Chris Taylor.
Taylor is there, 2 gone.
And now we'll bring in
First pitch of the
Gertrude.
at-bat.
Whatever the hell is freaking.
This one's
Get
down
over to
third.
Crawford.
Taken in
To end
by
this inning.
Carpenter. Throw in
I
time
mean,
on
to
the side of the
Carpenter,
plate.
not Crawford. Excuse me.
David Phelps.
And now
summoned
we'll bring
here
in
to
David
start the
Phelps
home
to
12th,
face
and the
Chris
best case
Taylor, who's
scenario
0 for 4.
him is to
0 for
take us
3.
to the 13th. Ready with the first pitch.
First one
Here
to
it
Taylor.
comes.
Ball 1 out with the 2
Played
seam.
away for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series.
Taylor.
Definitely could
Strike
have an
1.
impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
1 to Taylor.
Hit on the
And
ground
this
out
is
to
going to be
short.
into the
And on
gap.
the
Freddie
backhand.
Galvis. Strong throw, but Chris Taylor was speed to get there to first.
Possible winning run is off the
Yes,
other.
you. I'll bring in Jock Peterson.
Now, Jock
Had a
Peterson.
solo shot
Winning run is at
way
first base.
back in this game.
I know he didn't smoke
1
that
for
one
4.
from
Here we
the
go.
offensive standpoint, but you know what?
Ball
A
1.
knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. game tied and it's getting late.
Ken Giles
Proved to be pivotal.
still warming in the bullpen and Ryan like Parappa something. On the 1-0 to Peterson. 2-0.
Fastball well outside.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base.
2-0
The entire
to Jock
defense is
Peterson.
on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Strike one with the high fastball.
2-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that
2-1 to Peterson.